Okay, so in this example, we're going to solve this using Gauss's method. Okay, so now, a couple of things also to realize is that we can do multiple row operations in the same step. Okay, so we're going to do a couple of them in this first step. So what we want to do is we want to eliminate the x's in this first row. So we've got x here, right? So now we want to eliminate both of these x's in the second and third equation. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply row 1 and add it to row 2 and row 3 respectively. Okay, so again, but again, it's going to be two different operations. Okay, so I'm going to draw my arrow. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take what? Negative 2 times row 1 and add it to row 2. That'll get rid of this. So I'm going to do negative 2 row 1 plus row 2. Now I'm going to get rid of this one. So I'm going to take negative row 1 plus row 3. So negative row 1 plus row 3. And now what happens? Now I'm going to end up with this. Now, in both of these cases, when I do this, these are going to go away, right? So, but these are going to change. So if I do negative 2 times row 1 and add it to this one, okay, so this is going to go to 0. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3, so that's going to give me a minus 3y. And then 0, right? There's nothing here, so it's going to be negative 2 times 0 is 0, so this is going to be unchanged. And of course this is 0, so this is going to be negative 2 times 0, which is 0. So this is going to remain unchanged. Okay, so that's the result of that one. Now we're going to do row 1, negative row 1 plus row 3. So this, so negative x plus x is 0, so those go away like we knew. And then we're going to do negative y plus negative 2y, which is negative 3y, so that gives us a negative 3y here. And then this becomes negative, oh, hold on a second. Yeah, so negative 0, so 0 and 0, so these are going to be unchanged here, which means these are going to be unchanged. So we'll get minus z equals 3. And so now our system of equations becomes that. Okay, now what do we want to do? Well, we want to get rid of this y. Okay? And so how do we do that? Well, we're going to do something similar that we did before. Okay? We're going to, what? We're going to just take negative row 2 plus row 3. So negative row 2 plus row 3. And so what's going to happen is this negative 3y is going to go away. So again, we're just going to copy the first row because that's not being affected by anything. So it'll be x plus y equals 0. The second equation is not going to be affected, so that's going to be negative 3y plus, oops, got to line them up. So minus 3y plus z, oops, 3z equals 3. And of course, the negative 3 goes away. And then this becomes negative 4, so minus 4z. And then, of course, minus 3 plus 3 is 0. And that's what we end up with. Now, at this point, we can solve this easily. Okay? Because now, if we start the bottom row, we know that z is 0. And then if we back substitute here, if z is 0, that means we get negative 3y equals 3, which means y equals negative 1. And then now we substitute negative 1 here, and then we get x equals 1. And we're done. And so our triple is going to be 1, comma, negative 1, comma, 0 is our solution to the system of equations. And that's it. Have a good day.